love Viki. I love her very much. I always will. I was busy, so
It's amazing how fear can just completely wipe out all sense and logic. You know, the only problem... It's amazing how fear can just completely wipe out all sense and logic. You know, the only possible good thing about all of this is that the more time that passes before I can see Tony, well, it gives me more time to...
But I'm going to let you see him tomorrow. As I said, he's essentially doing very well. There's no need to worry. You're terribly tense.
There's something else, Jim.
What?
You remember that my husband was supposed to have died in the fire?
Supposed to? What are you saying?
Paul is alive. He's here in Lambview.
Oh, keep rolling. We're almost there. Yeah, sure. Why don't we try further upstate where they have rapids?
Rapids?
Yeah, white water. Need your hand with?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, great. Good deal. Right now, I am exhausted.
Yeah, I'm a little wiped out too. Gee, is that all you're going to do is sleep?
Well, that's it. I'm going to have myself some dinner, and I'm going to get some shut-eye. So, why don't I take you home first, huh?
Yeah, but I have my bike here, and... I mean... I want to stay with you.
Dorian, I don't mean to be presumptuous, but why, I don't want you to have to wonder what's on my mind. The reason I was upset about the kiss this morning is I got the feeling that perhaps you read more into it than you should. It's just a kiss, that's all it ever could be. Loving Viki as I do and always will. Right?
I understand, Joe.
That is just incredible.
I know. Actually, I thought that Dorian might have told you. She's going around telling everyone else.
Ah, yes, well, Dorian and I are not exactly on gossiping terms. We never have been.
Well, at least she's keeping it out of the papers. I guess I should be grateful for that, huh?
Yeah, there's something I just can't understand. Why didn't Paul somehow try to reach you to let you know that he was still alive?
Apparently, the government felt that his life was in danger when it came out that he was an undercover agent. And so they announced to the world that he was dead. And then they kept him out of sight all this time for his own protection. At least that's what they tell him.
He doesn't believe them.
Oh. Jimmy's very bitter. I mean, after all, they've taken 4 years out of his life.
Does he know about Tony?
It was just awful, you know. He lived with the fantasy that he would come back and everything would be the same as it was.
What about Brian? Does Brian know yet?
Yes. But you see, when Paul realized the situation, he was going to leave town and not see Brian at all. He wrote me a letter about it, and Brian saw it. Went to see him at his motel.
Does Paul plan on staying here in Lambview, do you know?
Yes. And Jim, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, Brian and Paul adore each other. I love Tony, and I always will. I mean, there's just no way that this situation is going to work out to be happy for everyone.
What do you think? Do you think that Paul will give you a divorce?
I suppose so.
You love your mother, right?
Sure I do, but I don't see why I always have to go home.
We're spending a lot of time together.
Yeah, but I haven't seen you for 4 years. So why can't I stay with you now?
Because I don't think your mother would like that.
I get to see you in the daytime. But when it comes time to go to sleep, it seems like you disappear again. Sometimes I can't sleep because I'm scared you're going to run away like you were going to do before I saw that letter.
Look, I won't leave you again. I promised you that.
Well, I want you to be home with us. You and Mom just got to make up.
Well, Brian, it's nothing to make up about it. There hasn't been a fight. I mean, things have changed, that's all.
Yeah. I wish Mom never met Tony.
Yeah, so do I, Brian. But she did, and she's in love with him.
I just don't understand this whole love business.
Nobody else does either, I mean, poets and philosophers have thought about it for years, and nobody can quite figure it out. I guess it's because it has very little to do with common sense and a lot to do with feeling.
I just don't see how Mom's feelings can change so much about you. I mean, why doesn't she want you to live with us?
Brian, I think that you're going to have to discuss that with your mother, because I really can't answer that for you. Hey, come on. I think you better be getting on home, huh?
All right. Listen, will you wake me up in the morning?
Well, I sure will. Hey, why don't we go out to the tennis courts, huh? Knock a few around.
Okay.
Good. And look, Easy Rider, you take it easy on the way home on that 10-speed, huh? Don't go too fast.
All right. But I'm not 8 years old anymore. I'm 12 now.
Yeah. I know that. Okay. You better get out of here, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay. Bye, Dad.
All right.
I do understand you, and if you hadn't brought it up, I would have.
I'm glad.
I think it had a lot to do with all that we've been going through lately. There's a lot of anxiety and caring attached to the secret year.
That's right, Gert.
Maybe I did it in a moment of madness, thinking that I could cure you and that everything would be all right again. Still, we both desperately want this period of your life to be over with. And people just naturally get closer in a crisis, and we have shared so much lately.
Dorian has never told you you're a pretty incredible woman.
I'm not used to getting compliments.
I can't believe it. I can certainly understand why Victor Lloyd fell in. You think very deeply, you feel deeply. Pretty wonderful combination. I want to thank you for all the help you've been to me. I couldn't have made it this far without you. Good night.
Good night, Jim. At least now he knows how I feel. And who knows?
Well, top of the evening to you, Mom. Is Mrs. Siegel in?
Well, I didn't hear you. Look like you ran away from a circus.
Yes, very true, no doubt. But is Mrs. Siegel available?
Yes, I'm Mrs. Siegel.
Ah, good, because Mr. Vernon asked me to give you these roses because he loves you, champagne because he adores you, and this balloon,
Because he's crazy, right?
well, because he's crazy about you. Do you suppose I can trade all that in for a sandwich? I'm starving to death.
For all this, I could cook you a 6-course meal.
Well, thanks. That would be lovely. Unfortunately, I haven't got the time. I'm a businessman, you know. I have to work late these days.
Oh, you have to go back to the club?
Yep. Got stuff I have to do. It's not one thing, it's another.
Oh. Look, I love this balloon, but what am I going to do with it? If I let it go, it'll just go up to the ceiling.
Well, that's very simple. You just tie it around your wrist, and then wheresoever thou goest, there will it follow.
I'm going to look pretty silly making you a sandwich with a balloon tied to my wrist.
Yes, you are indeed. But I love it.
What do you want to eat?
How about a peanut butter sandwich?
Peanut butter and champagne? That is ridiculous.
No, I don't think anybody who goes around with a balloon tied to their wrist has the right to call anyone else ridiculous. Besides, I haven't got time for the champagne. Let's save it for another occasion. I'll have peanut butter and milk.
Okay, coming right up. One peanut butter sandwich.
Have you got a vase, darling?
Yes, I have a vase down there under the tree.
Okay.
How's Sam?
Well, it's better, I think. I mean, she doesn't say too much, and her spirits seem pretty low. She's not as depressed as she was, anyway.
That's good.
There you go.
And here you go. One super-duper peanut butter sandwich.
Hey, terrific.
Now I'll get your milk.
Yeah. Why do you do this?
What?
Put jelly on it.
Sure did.
You know, it's obvious you're no true connoisseur of peanut butter. Because a true connoisseur would never sully the taste, the bouquet of their peanut butter by smearing it all over with jelly. Like a man. No, I mean, the jelly kid stuff.
Well, I don't know what's gotten into you today, but you're absolutely insane.
No, I don't think anybody who goes around with a balloon tied to their wrist has the right to call anyone else insane, either.
I'm going to take off this balloon so I can call you anything I want
No,
to.
wait a minute, before you do. Has anybody else made you laugh like this the past couple of weeks?
No.
Well, then maybe, just maybe, you need me as much as I need you.
Letting your move on, Pat. We're going out to dinner.
Oh, well, please get Anna my love.
I surely will. Thank you.
And Jim, thanks for listening to me and being supportive and all of that.
Anytime. You take care now, you get?
Phone Kendall, phone, please.
Hello?
Hello, Paul. It's Pat.
Yeah, I know. I still recognize your voice.
Oh, well, listen, is Brian still there?
No, he left a little while ago, but I think he'll be home pretty soon.
Oh, that's
Pat, look, could we have lunch or dinner or even breakfast together?
Oh, look, I don't think we had an understanding.
Yeah, I know. But look, I've stayed away from you just as you wanted, but Pat, I miss you. I can't help it. I couldn't just spend a couple of hours together at least.
No, I'm sorry. I don't think we should.
What's the matter, Pat? You afraid you spend some time with me, you might change your mind about Tony?
Well, I really don't know. And if you want to think that, you just go right ahead, okay? I can't talk right now. See ya. Bye-bye. Hi, sweetheart. How was your canoeing trip?
It was fun.
Oh, that's good. Well, hey, where are you going? I was just thinking today.
I'm not hungry.
Okay. Well, maybe a little later, huh?
No, I don't think I'll be hungry then either.
Brian.
What's wrong? Everything. Except I don't really think it would do much good to talk to you about it.
Hey, wait a minute. Talk to me. and I'm not going anywhere tonight. So when you decide to tell me what this is all about, I'll be right here, okay?
Jenny, you're not getting involved with him again, are you? I don't know. Such a loser. Karen, I don't want to talk about him, okay? Well, at least when he comes by, he brings something nice. And Larry comes home and just brings me his medical set. Where is he? Home. Sleeping. Snoring away peacefully. At least he was when I left him. I'm quite sure he's still there. Well, I just wanted to go out and do something, so I figured coming here would be safe. Safe? What do you mean? Come on, Karen. All right. If you really want to know, I don't really want to be here. I want to be at a discotheque dancing or something, or out drinking or anything. Larry's too tired. He came home, we made love, then he went to bed. Coughed out at me. Jenny, I just couldn't spend another night in that house listening to him snore away. Well, maybe tomorrow night, the next one. No, tomorrow night will just be another variation on tonight. I mean, we won't do anything special. He doesn't want to do anything special. So Larry doing something special means coming home early enough to make love and get a good night's sleep. Maybe love is supposed to be special. Oh, Jenny, come on. Man, I'm really worried about you. And aren't you happy with Larry? Yes, we're fine. You don't sound it. Well, don't pay any attention to me tonight, all right? I'm bored. I guess being the good housewife is getting a little wearing, that's all. Stuck with it a little while, then it would get easy. No, by that time I'd be in an old age home. I mean, come on, I just feel like I'm missing something. I know I'm missing something, Jenny. There's a whole big world out there. There's more to life than just being a good wife. I really don't understand you. I mean, when you first met Larry, you decided that he was the man for you. He still is. You acted as though he was going to be the answer to your life. And now you act as if he's not even a part of it. Or that you don't want him. I didn't say that. I didn't mean that. Well, you did, just now. Jenny, come on. I mean, if I'd wanted a lecture, I would have gone to the university. Cut it out, all right?
Maybe I should call Pat and apologize for losing my temper like that. No, I'll wait till tomorrow.
Oh, hey, Richard. How are you? Come on in. Well, how are you? Look, I want you to know I'm not here officially or anything. I was down by the pool with a friend, and I saw you on the tourist. Oh, my brooding expression alarms you, huh? Have a seat. Oh, actually, I couldn't see you that well. But I wanted to talk to you. Oh, yeah? About what? Well, I figure you've got to be one hell of a guy with your background. Look, if I really want to talk to you about, off the record, of course, is that little old agency you work for. Wow. You must have a great interest in stupidity and deceit.
Brian? I've been doing a lot of thinking. It's kind of hard for me to say. What is it? Well, Mom? Hey, come on, what is it? It's the most important thing in the world for me. That you and Dad get back together and he comes to live with us.
So, then they let me leave. And that's the whole rotten story. Amazing. Well, you understand your bitterness, Paul. You gave them so much, and what did you get in return? Royal shaft is one way of putting it. Governments are supposed to be people like you and me. They become so inhuman. It's the same all over the world. I will never understand why. I stopped trying. It's not just government, it's all bureaucracy. I was so appalled when I came back to this country. Were you overseas? Yeah, my mother and my sister and I lived in Europe for years. I was so shocked when I got back here. I got used to a more civilized lifestyle.
Yeah, which is not exactly the way it is over here sometimes.
Yeah, you're telling me. Everything is so fast-paced. Everybody competing, making their mark, chasing the almighty dollar. All adds up to a kind of callousness.
I think you're in the wrong business, Richard. Don't you have to be somewhat callous to be a reporter?
Yeah. But no, I mean, you have to be sensitive to people, to issues. Otherwise you become as callous as government.
You're also in a highly competitive society, too, which is something else that you pointed out as not liking.
Well, again, I have to say yes and no. See, in the newspaper business, that's what's so exciting. I mean, you have to get the story first and then get it printed first. You work at this very high adrenaline level. And I also realize there's a lot of talent out there. If I don't make an impression quick, I get swallowed up, lost in the crowd, you know?
Yeah, I'm afraid I do.
You're sort of going through something like that right now. I mean, returning to civilian life, aren't you?
Yeah, Richard. Hit it right on the head. I gotta admit, it's really scary.
I figured what you had in your mind, Katherine.
I can't stand it. Leaving him every night. You two should be back together again. You should be living with us. You should be husband and wife again.
And you know why we aren't?
Because of Tony.
Yes, that's right. I love him, Brian, and nothing's going to change that.
Yeah, but you loved Dad once, and I just don't see how you could change your feelings about him so much.
This may be a little hard for you to understand, but my feelings toward Paul really haven't changed that much at all.
Now I'm really confused.
Oh, I know you are, sweetheart.
Oh, well. Dad told me to talk to you about it, but I guess it really hasn't done much good.
He told you to talk to him.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will think about what you want me to do. If you'll think about my position, too. Okay?
I'm still worried about you. Are you going to be okay? Look, Jenny, I weather through everything one way or another. I want you to be happy. Well, I'd love to be happy. Well, I am happy sometimes. Look, I'm happy a lot. Forget about what I said, okay? I gotta go. Karen, wait. Are you gonna go home now? Yes, I don't have much choice, you right? Yes, I'm gonna go home. Larry. Good. Jenny, I want to thank you for being here and talking to me. I guess you've always been a calm, sensible one, and I needed your influence tonight. And just working on your marriage, everything's going to be okay. I will. I promise. Bye-bye.
Happier and more at peace now than I have been.
Well, what have you been doing since I left?
Oh, Karen came by.
You just dropped by to see you, that's a switch.
I thought so, too.
What did she want? Is Larry on duty tonight? Didn't have anyone to talk to?
No, he was home, but... yeah, I guess that's what it was. She just wanted someone to talk to.
In other words, Dad, none of your damn business.
No, really,
Hey, listen, it's all right, Jenny. I mean, you know, your own sister has to be able to confide in you. Hey, I'm keeping you up.
No, you're not, really. It's all right.
Well, I'm
got my old sofa bed all out. I'm ready to rack out. But I'll call you tomorrow, all right?
Okay.
Take care. Good night, kid, and sleep tight.